There's a voice that cries out in the silence, searching for a heart that will love him, longing for a child that will give him their all. He wants it all. Welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rema Gospel Radio. I am CJ. The National League had 8 games running the bases yesterday in Major League Baseball as the Washington Nationals shut out and trounced the Miami Marlins 4-0 as Steven Strasburg struck out 7 batters for his 10th win. The New York Mets was demolished by the Atlanta Braves 6-1 as Ben Sheets picked up the win after a 2-year absence. The Pittsburgh Pirates was defeated by the Milwaukee Brewers 4-1 as Giovanni Gallardo fanned 14 batters. The Arizona Diamondbacks was knocked off by the Chicago Cubs 3-1 as the Cubs obtained the sweep, while the Philadelphia Phillies rocked the Colorado Rockies 5-1 with a home run from Hunter Pence. The Houston Astros lost by a run to the San Francisco Giants 3-2 to secure the sweep. The San Diego Padres smacked the LA Dodgers upside the head 7-2 with 6 unearned runs, and the defending champion St. Louis Cardinals lost to the Cincinnati Reds 4-2 as they got the 3-game sweep. Kiki Vandeweghe, longtime member of the NBA fraternity, has a niece named Coco. Sounds like the family has a thing for 2-syllable, 2-word first names. However, I digress, but it doesn't matter as she got the no-no against Serena Williams in the Bank of the West Classic as Williams easily handled Vandeweghe in straight sets 7-5, 6-3 as Williams captured her 43rd tour win, which ties her sister Venus. Going into the fight, Amir Khan was the big-time favorite, but Danny Garcia came up with a big-time TKO in the 4th round to remain undefeated and promptly added a WBA title to go along with his WBC title belt. And in a non-title heavyweight bout in London, David Haye and Derek Chisora renewed their bitter battle, this time in the ring versus at a press conference, and Haye wasted no time and provided a left hook that knocked out Chisora in the 5th round in an all-British brawl. Portland, Oregon had the MMA light shining upon them on Saturday night as Luke Rockhold got the unanimous win against Tim Kennedy to retain his Strikeforce belt. For your London Summer Olympic news, Britain's Olympic security plans fell under fresh scrutiny Sunday, with the newspaper reporting that several people on a terror watch list have been waved through the airport border controls without being flagged, and officials are trying to calm the uproar over security contractors' failure to provide its promised number of staff. Kuwaiti athletes will be allowed to compete under their country's flag at the London Games as the International Olympic Committee suspended Kuwait in 2010 because of political interference. And finally, after it was reported last week that American uniforms were made in China, it was announced that for the 2014 Winter Games, the American uniforms will be made in the USA. Why are we even having this conversation? Huh? For your NFL quick hits, Denver Broncos defensive end Elvis Dumervil and another man were arrested Saturday night in Miami Beach and faces a charge of aggravated assault with a firearm, which court records show is a 3rd-degree felony. And wide receiver Mike Williams has been released by the Seattle Seahawks 2 weeks before the start of training camp. This sports segment was sponsored by Simple Church Ministry, where they are not the spectator sport we Christians call church. For more information on their philosophies and inner workings, please visit their website at simplechurchministry.org. And you can also follow them on Twitter at SimpleChurchMan. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site at cjsports.com and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at CJ Sports. That's CEEJAY. Stay tuned for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a magnificent Monday.